Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's missing. The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is the official post-fight review for Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk, Undisputed. And the result of the fight is Oleksandr Usyk becoming being crowned boxing's first undisputed heavyweight champion since Lennox Lewis, well over 20 years ago. And he's now in rarefied air. Y'all can debate with your moms and your cousins and your uncles and your aunties about who's pound for pound and who's not. But the debate has been settled. Oleksandr Usyk is, at this moment in time, the baddest man on the planet. So, with that being said, and with that being firmly established here on True School Sports, let's start off with the fight, man. I thought the fight was an amazing fight. I thought it was a better fight. I thought it was going to be a very good fight, but it actually exceeded my expectations of what I thought it would be. And the reason why I thought it was so great was because it was so opposite of what the people thought would happen, like how it would play out. Like, the popular line I thought was Fury was going to be the bigger man, and Usyk would be moving around a lot more, and he'd have to use his boxing skills. And that's not what we got. We actually got Tyson Fury being more of the boxer, and Usyk resorting to, stalking his opponent a lot more, which made the fight interesting because you saw kind of the Fury of old, the Fury that fought Klitschko, with the double feints and the up jabs and the jab, uppercut. And look, I thought the first half of the fight, Fury looked pretty damn good. I thought he was having his way boxing. I thought he was making Usyk have to think a lot. I thought his defense was pretty good, but then we got to that illustrious, the ninth round, and Usyk hit that boy with a jab. Well, no, it was an overhand left. It was a right hook and then an overhand left, or a left or overhand and a right hook, or something like that. And he hurt him, and he had him on Queer Street. He had him hurt so much so to the point where Fury didn't know where he was at. He couldn't even bring his arms up to defend himself. And I'd never seen Tyson Fury dominated in any round to that degree in his entire career. I had never seen Tyson Fury look so emotionally, physically, and mentally spent in his career. And I thought it looked like for a second he was going to get stopped, but credit to him, that didn't happen. He stayed composed. He showed his recuperative abilities in this fight, and he was able to, still have some success even after that, boxing and moving. And they scored a split decision, which is, I thought this fight would be a tight fight. I didn't think anybody was getting knocked out. I thought it would be a tight fight. But man, y'all have to give Oleksandr Usyk his flowers, and y'all have to understand the full magnitude and the scope of what we're witnessing right now. This is a guy that was a gold medalist from the Ukraine, right? Was in the cruiserweight division, a division that normally gets overlooked in the mainstream in boxing, right? And at the time when he was at cruiserweight, it was a loaded division full of a lot of undefeated champions. Even one of the guys tonight, Marius Breedis, he gave a great account of himself. One of the guys Usyk beat. Even now, all these years later, still a top cruiserweight. Usyk took his O and beat him years ago, right? But he cleared out that weight class. And I'm not talking about, you just get all the belts and then you don't fight, you maybe not fight any of the contenders. No. All the contenders, there was nobody left to fight when Usyk left that division. There was nothing left to do, right? So he cleared out a division. He really showed these undisputed champions how to really clear out a division, right? And then look at what he's on the heavyweight, beating Joshua 2 times, Chisora, and now to put Tyson Fury on your resume. I mean, come on, Tyson Fury. A lot of people are going to have their fun because Tyson Fury is a polarizing figure, and a lot of people hate him. But Tyson Fury is a great fighter. Tyson Fury is a top shelf, creme de la creme, A-level, world-class heavyweight. So for him to put that name on top of what's already, without Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk was a Hall of Famer. Now he's an all-time great. He has now cemented himself as one of the all-time greats of boxing. When you talk about boxing, you talk about heavyweight, you talk about going undisputed in multiple weight classes, you're talking about that bad man from Ukraine. So it is what it is. But on the flip side, right, to kind of discuss things from the Tyson Fury point of view, right, this is a guy that has been one of the best heavyweights in the world for a long time. And he's went ahead and tasted defeat for the first time in his career. And I really feel like there's that old quote that says, adversity introduces a man to himself, right? So you don't really know who you are as a person until you go through some shit, until you go through real things in your life. That's when you really learn, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and who you really are. And I think Tyson Fury now has a chance to really show the world his greatness if he continues to fight Usyk again and come back and avenge his losses. It's the same way the great champions of yesteryear did, like Lennox Lewis and Ali and Riddick Bowe, and just the list goes on and on and on. So that's the point of view I'm looking at it for. I'm not looking at it as a bad thing, because when you get two great fighters like this and they go on and put on a fight like that for the boxing world, there are no losers. So even in a loss, I feel like Tyson Fury's reputation should be enhanced. But I know we're in the social media era. I know we got people that are miserable and they're gonna put them down, and it's okay. So it is what it is. But as far as this fight and what it means for Usyk, like big picture, like I said, man, y'all can debate about pound for pound. Y'all can do. I don't even want to debate about pound for pound. Fuck pound for pound. This the baddest man on the planet, and that supersedes pound for pound. This the baddest man on the planet. I don't want to hear about who scaled how many. No. Usyk is the baddest man on the planet. All right, so let them debate about that. But look, if somebody wanted to say, you know what, Usyk is the best fighter in the world, all right, which by the way, I really don't even want to get into pound for pound, because everybody, like especially here on YouTube, there's a lot of Inoue and Crawford fanboys, right? And I'm a big fan of both those guys, and I'm a big fan of Usyk. But if somebody said Oleksandr Usyk is better than Inoue and Crawford and should be number one pound for pound, they'd be well within the rights. He's two-time undisputed. He's two-time undisputed. Cleared out one of the deepest weight classes in boxing. And he beat Tyson Fury, who really and truthfully, if you want to be honest, neither Crawford nor Inoue have defeated anybody on their resume as good as Tyson Fury. And if you think there is somebody on the resume as good as Tyson Fury, then really and truthfully, you don't know shit about boxing. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I mean, I'm sitting here chilling, watching Kid Kansas on the Alan Garcia on the Top Rank card right now as I'm making this video, and I'm just like, I'm watching it, but I'm really just processing what I saw, because that was greatness. Like when you see a fighter like Oleksandr Usyk, that doesn't need to be hyped up. I don't need Instagram hype or certain things to tell me that guy is good. I don't need the media propagating him up and propping him up, telling me he's good. No, Oleksandr Usyk, we watch him fight, we witness him fight, and we know and we realize that we are in the presence of greatness. So shout out to him. I'll ask you guys one last question in the chat, because I asked it on the end of the live. Do you guys think with that win that Oleksandr Usyk has surpassed Vladimir Klitschko as the best Ukrainian heavyweight of all time? Let me know that in the comments down below. And let me know what you guys thought about the fight, and what do you guys think Tyson Fury should do next? What do you think about an immediate rematch? Both fighters were men about the situation, and they already said we want an immediate rematch. So we should be getting it. Whether or not it's for all the belts, that remains to be seen, because the IBF has already made a ruling that the IBF belt is going to go vacant for the Dubois-Hrgovic fight. So Usyk will be undisputed for like 2 weeks. So enjoy it. But yeah, great fight. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So yeah, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canterbury, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.